Hello everybody, back again that cheesy ass intro. Now then, today we are reviewing Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. Only the first episode in the first 4 chapters of the manga. Because, the manga's fucking long. Yeah, it's almost 500 pages long. I like manga. But, that's a little long. But that's besides the point. The real reason is I'm only doing the first episode and the first 4 chapters, because, the first episode goes over the first 4 chapters, and because Kaiji is just so good, I do not want to spoil anything. The first episode and the first 4 chapters are already interesting as fuck. So, if you guys are at a bookstore and you see Kaiji, get it. If you're searching the internet, you see Kaiji, watch it. You will like it. Now then, let's seriously get into Kaiji. Now, the very first scene of Kaiji is Kaiji in a gambling match. Foreshadowing! Anyway. Now, this gambling match ends up with Kaiji losing, and I believe losing his house funds. I'm not 100% sure on this. The anime didn't explain it very well, neither did the manga, but I'm pretty sure this man's losing his home. So, he goes on a little, psychotic breakdown after the gambling mates leave. And, as you can already tell, the artist loves to fuck with the faces a lot. And, I love it. But soon after that, we end up learning that Kaiji takes out his frustrations on fancy cars. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's the Honda logo. I'm not 100% sure, because they never say it is. I hope it is, because that'd be funny. But this day, he couldn't find a Honda, or whatever the fuck this car is. So he finds a stranger, the nicest car he can, and stabs the living fuck out of it. And then he goes home and has a nice cry. Because he's, like I said, he might be losing his home. Again, I'm not 100% sure. But this scene is actually just genuinely a good scene. Kaiji is just down on his luck, and you can really feel for his, for his situation. Because we've all been there, let's be honest. We've all been there where we're just fucked. There's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is buckle down and hope things get better. This is Kaiji's entire life. He hasn't worked for over 2 years. So, now today he is even more fucked than usual. But, what's the use of crying? But, Kaiji gets a knock at his door, so he knocks that shit off. And then he answers the door. Then we end up learning soon after that man comes to the door. He tells him a story of a man who is just living in debt and runs away. But Kaiji loaned him money, therefore now it is Kaiji's problem. And the debt that he owes him is 30 million yen or 3 million yen. I'm not good at reading numbers. But Lady Luck decides to throw good old Kaiji a bone here. And the man tells him about a tournament, a gambling tournament, that if he wins, his debt is completely cleared. Not only that, but he might win double the amount. So he might make a major profit off of this. But if you lose this gambling tournament, you sink into even further debt. Then, with a quick swindle of the phone, the man tricks Kaiji into going to the tournament. Now then, none of these gambling games are conventional. Not by any means. The first gambling game is fucked up rock, paper, scissors. What I mean by being fucked up is you can throw scissors once, you can throw rock once, you can throw paper once. Now, you only have 12 cards, you can only play each card once. So if you have one card left, Each of the opponent have 1 card left, and it's kind of a game of war. So if you fuck up, you're gone. You'll be in even further debt, and then you'll just be in further debt. You'll have to work your ass off. And that's pretty much the first episode of Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. Now, I know this is a really short, really shitty review. It's because Kaiji does get very intense after a while, as in, people start dying, Kaiji loses an ear, he almost dies. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens further on down the road, and I don't want to spoil that, but if you do want to spoil this free version, please tell me. I'll watch and read all of Kaiji, and I'll tell you about it. Now then, let's go over my 3 points. Now, since all my older reviews have been deleted and fucking gone, I'm still pretty sad about that. I don't have to go over my points are again. Now, that changes depending on what I'm doing, but since I'm going over the manga and the anime, we're going to do character design, art, story, and that's it. So let's get the elephant out of the room. The character designs and the way they look, it's really off-putting. Apparently, a lot of people actually don't read Kaiji or watch Kaiji because of the way it looks, which I think is absolute bullshit. But because Kaiji is really good, but there's also the fact that everyone's so used to looking at these really pretty, amazing things. But Kaiji is not doing that. The art style the way it is so you can emphasize even more emotion than other anime, and I think they do a great job at that at times. I mean, there's this one scene that is only amplified by the crazy ass facial expressions. Now then, if you think back to the crying scene, you'll know that this show is really good at setting up ambiance and then just destroying it. It's also really good at making things that aren't intense very fucking intense. There is a scene where there's an old man simply drawing a piece of paper out of a shoebox. Well, I'm never sleeping again. That was like the scariest fucking thing I've ever goddamn seen. Now then, the story of Kaiji is a very simple one. It's just a man down on his luck trying to gamble his way out of debt. But I feel like some of the most simplest story ideas are sometimes always the best. Like, for example, Assassination Classroom. Trying to kill my teacher. One Piece. Trying to find the One Piece. That's it. Like, they're very simple yet extraordinarily effective. You can base an entire 900 episode plot around finding a single object. You can base a fucking 20 to 35 episode series off of just killing your teacher, and you can base a 50 to 60 episode long series of a man just gambling his way out of debt. Now, that's fucking amazing. Especially since the stakes keep on getting higher and higher and higher. And not like DBZ higher, where they're really just fucking fake. I probably pissed a lot of people off. I'm not the biggest fan of DBZ, but I can see the appeal for it. But that's besides the point. The point is, you can base something around something super small, but it's still growing into something great. And Kaiji is one of the best examples of that. Very simple plot, but it gets very intense for pretty much no fucking reason. But it's really damn good. And yeah, those are my 3 points. Now, I hope you guys did like the video, and I hope you watched it all the way through. I am going to go back to my regular schedule, or my new schedule, I should say, which is posting every 4 weeks. And I'm hopefully going to have that half a chapter of True Angel done in maybe 4 weeks, hopefully. I'm not sure. That's going to come out whenever it comes out, but reviews are going to start happening regularly every 4 weeks. Next week I might review. I don't know. I'm gonna review. I don't know. I have a lot of manga I can go through. I have a lot of anime I need to go through. I don't know. I have a lot of shit that I can go through. And I'm really sorry about how shitty a quality this review is. I really just wanted to get a review done and get back into reviewing stuff. I promise my new reviews will be better than definitely this video and my older reviews, because I'm gonna start writing scripts down and shit. There wasn't one down for this one, but I'm still pretty happy with what came out near the end here. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I will see you guys later.